Warm afternoon to one and all. Let me introduce myself. I am TSWREIS from Nakrikkal Girls, Nalgonda district. Before starting this session, let me sing a song. This is the only song sung by legendary singer Muhammad Rafi. Although we hail from different lands, we share one earth and sky and sun. Remember, friends, the world is one. Although we hail from different lands, we share one earth and sky and sun. Remember, friends, the world is one. We want all enmity to cease. Oh, we want peace. We all want peace. We want to know hate. We want to know strife. Since we were born for love and life. Although we hail from different lands, we share one earth and sky and sun. Remember, friends, the world is one. SoFTNET, how do you feel listening to a melodious song? Yes, when we listening to a melodious song, our brain are activated, included those associated with movement, planning, attention. SoFTNET, do you know why do we feel so? Yes, SoFTNET, we so because we listen to music with lots of interest and attention. SoFTNET, can we enjoy music without listening it with paying attention and interest? No, we can't. Listening with attention is the main factor to enjoy. So SoFTNET, today's my topic is what is the role of listening in developing one's language? Today's my topic objectives are by the end of this session, students will be able to understand how to utilize their knowledge gained from listening for the development of other skills as speaking and writing. Today we are going to deal with what is listening, difference between hearing and listening, what are listening skills, features of listening, process of listening. Importance of effective listening, key benefits of listening at personal level, key benefits of listening at workplace, key benefits of listening for the development of writing and listening skills, techniques of listening skills, barriers of listening, conclusion. SoFTNET, first, what is listening? Listening is receiving language to the ears. Listening involves identifying the sounds of speech and processing them into words and sentences. It is a skill it improved by that someone need to work at harder than others. SoFTNET, do you know the first and the foremost communication skill that we learn in our daily lives is nothing but listening. Then after speaking, reading and writing. As our mother womb, first we listen. We listen after we speak. We speak before we write. We write before we read. Difference between hearing and listening. Hearing, physical process. Hearing is simply the act of perceiving sound by the ear. Hearing occurs with or without your consent. Listening, active mental process, attempt to make meaning of what you hear. Hearing is an action where you choose to actively concentrate on what you hear. In listening, our brain processes the information into knowledge. SoFTNET, what are listening skills? Listening skills are the ways to help you listen something more effectively. How to improve your listening skills? Accept that listening is a hard work. Keep positive attitude. Focus your attention. Understand and concentrate on the text. Listen not only with your ears but also with your eyes. Hold your tongue and delay judgment. We are going to learn about basic types of listening. In basic types of listening, there are 4 types. First one is active listening. Second one is selective listening. Third one is empathetic listening. Fourth one is ignoring listening. Now we are going to learn about active listening. Understanding all things and have a proper interaction, proper feedback. Selective listening. In selective listening, we remember only selective portion and avoid the topic is not to our liking. Empathetic listening. The ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Ignoring listening. The lowest level, the listener is not listening at all. They are distracted by anything while the speaker is talking. Now we are going to learn about speakers of listening. Listening is a mental activity. It improves by consciousness and concentration. It is a skill as it can be improved by experience. Nonverbal communication also helps in listening. Listening stimulates speaking. Listen involves paying close attention to the sounds that came in the way of communication. Now we are going to learn about process of listening. SoFTNET, do you know the process of listening? Let me answer the question. In process of listening, there are 5 stages. First stage is listening. Second stage is understanding. Third stage is remembering. Fourth stage is evaluating. Fifth stage is feedback. In first stage, our both ears are ready to hear. In our second stage, we understand that message in our mind. And the third stage is remembering. We remember that message in our mind. And the fourth stage is evaluating. We evaluate that message that is right or wrong. And the last stage is feedback. Give a proper feedback to the speaker. Importance of effective listening. It helps a person to grow in his career. It helps us to understand the world and the people around us. Good listeners are the best speakers because they have taken the time to find out what people are truly interested in. In our society, listening is so essential to the development and survival of the individuals. Good listeners rarely involves himself in controversies and misunderstanding. They are often to meet its objectives. And good listeners are the best speakers in our world. And SoFTNET, the listening skills are critical to effective leadership. And good listeners are in a better position to deal with his problems and relationships. Key benefits of listening at personal level. Friends, we are going to learn about benefits of listening at personal level. It expands your social circle, enhance self-esteem and confidence, higher academic result, develops presence of mind. Key benefits of listening at work level. It gives a greater productivity and avoid fewer mistakes, lesser perceptions and assumptions. Benefits of listening in developing speaking skills. It improves language and communication. Children retain information through their interactions with others, and these includes language skills. Develops literacy and comprehension. Aids social development. Let us go to another slide. Benefits of listening in developing writing skills. We listen to obtain information, understand to learn for our own enjoyment. Being an active listener in a conversation can immensely improve your writing skills. The best way to be inspired and trigger your writing is to go out and experience the world. Talk with people and listen to what they have to say. Let us go to another slide. Techniques of listening. Identifying the topic, predicting and guessing, listening for general understanding, listening for specific information, listening for detailed information, interpreting text. Let us go to next slide. Barriers of listening. Friends, do you know we have some barriers while listening? Have you ever encountered it? The barriers of listening are, first one is content barriers, and the second one is speaker barriers, and the third one is environmental barriers, and the fourth one is psychological barriers, and the fifth one is physiological barriers, and the sixth one is perceptual barriers, and the seventh one is personal barriers, and the eighth one is cultural barriers. Let us go and learn about content and speaker barriers. Content barriers. What the speaker is saying may also be a barrier to the listener. Subject of the discussion does not interest us. Speaker goes on for too long. We have heard it all before. Speaker is saying what we don't want to hear. The content is too difficult or too simplistic. Content is repetitious. Content is repetitious. Let us go to another slide. Speaker barriers. Friends, what are speaker barriers? Speaker barriers are the characteristics of the interface and listening skills. They include appearance and manner, prejudice and believability. Let us go to another slide. Environmental barriers. The following, if encountered, can make us switch off from what is being said to allow our minds to temporarily concentrate on our surroundings. For example, we are in a room, the room is too hot or too cold, and the chair uncomfortable, the lighting too bright or too dim, bad ventilation, stuffy, smoky atmosphere, noise. If we are in a place where there is lots of sound pollution, so that reason we don't concentrate on the speaker properly. Smells. If we are in a place where there is stinking badly, we don't concentrate on the speaker concentrately. Sights. If we are in a place when the speaker is saying something to us, sometimes we unexpectedly happen to see a beautiful sight, then our concentration on speaker will deviate. Let us go to another slide. Psychological barriers. Emotional states which are brought to the communication or result from it can come between what is being said, effective listening and understanding. For example, I am angry on some people. In that time, I don't concentrate on the speaker well. On anxiety and status difference. The speaker status is different to our status. It might not concentrate on the speaker properly. Frustration, inability to put across ideas. Physiological barriers. The physical condition of the listener can affect concentration and restrict the amount of information taken in. For example, we have continuous headache or hearing impairment or feeling discomfort, illness, bed pain. Third, we have tiredness or poor eyesight. Perceptual barriers. The speaker and the listener sometimes see the same situation from a different point of view, and these affect understanding. For example, parents and child, attitude unexpected, social or cultural background differences, expectation difference. Personal barriers. The listener may put up personal barriers like this: preoccupied with own problems, thinking about the speaker response without hearing speaker, looking for opportunity to interact, monopolizing the conversation. Let us go to another slide. Whole body listening. Friends, do you know when we are listening to a speaker, our whole body should listen. It is a fact. For example, our eyes compulsory looking at the person talking. Ears are ready to hear. Mouth quiet, no talking or humming or making sounds. Hands quiet in lap or pockets by side. Quiet. Feet quiet on the floor. Body should facing the speaker. Brain thinking about what is being said. Heart caring about the person is saying. Friends, do you know in our mother womb also we listen. And we listen that after we speak. We speak after we write. We write after we read. And SoFTNET, do you know that listening is a necessary to us because to improve our effective listening skills and personal benefits and work benefits, and it is a common conversation between the people. And Swearers, do you know we have some special barriers to the listening? The eyes looking at person talking, because when we are looking at the beautiful sight, we do not concentrate on the speaker well. Ears, both ears are ready to hear, because we are concentrate on our surroundings and don't concentrate on the speaker. Mouth, my mouth is quite no talking, because when we are talk to the another person, we don't receive the message from speaker. Hands, quite in lap or pockets or by side, because we are feeling uncomfortable to the speaker. Feet, our feet should compulsory quite on the floor, because it do not concentrate, because the feet is making sounds. Body, facing the speaker. Brain, thinking about what the person is said, the speaker is said something information to us, we compulsory thinking about the message. Heart, caring about what the person is saying, because we don't care the person, our listening skills fall down. So Swearers, last, I request all the people listen more and talk less, because as our childhood we listen more and grasp the information from others. Yes or no friends? Yes, it is a fact, because we have grasping power more, because we listen more things. And at last, do you know friends, what do you ever hear whole body listening? Did you get it? At last, and I conclude that for maximum impact, listen more and talk less. And thank you for our beloved secretary who gives me this golden opportunity, and thank you for my principal ma'am who guides me, and thank you for this TSAT program.